What's up, everybody? How's it going? Yeah, there's a little blank black space at the top there. That's okay. This isn't a totally professional organization, except what it is. Let's see. All right, how's it going out there, everybody? First stream of 2026, and I managed to do it 2 days into the year. Not too bad. We're going on with Gifts Given today. We're checking out Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass, which I got from Minerva. It is an RPG, so we're not going to be beating it today. But I know it's very Earthbound-esque. I know it's about, as far as my understanding, I didn't look up too much about it because I didn't want too much of it, like, spoiled for me. But I'm given to understand it's a of course you do, Brian. Oh, you're always there. You're always there for a guy, buddy. Yeah. Also, yeah, check out the new little thing down there. I got my chat overlaid nice and the way I want it. It's all nice and pretty, and the font shows up real nice and everything. I thought anyway. So yeah, I can actually read it with my old deteriorating vision. So, let's see. It is super easy. If you want me to do one for you like this, I can. But I just wanted to be able to see it while it was on screen and not have so many windows open at once. So here we go. We're gonna check out our 3rd out of 5 gift games today. The other 2 coming up probably at least before kids come back to school. Yeah, ever since I found this little font here, I wanted to use it for whatever I could. It's kind of a non-union Mexican equivalent of a Star Trek font that they used in the 70s. So if you've ever seen any 70s Star Trek paraphernalia, especially in all caps, it uses that font. Maybe I should do people's usernames in all caps if I can swing that. But we're gonna play Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass. Let's go ahead and crack this thing open. Oh, it's already windowed. Very nice. That's a very tiny window, as it happens. Let's see. All right, let's go ahead and get it. You can hear it, surely, but oops, wrong thing. Game. Let's see. There she is. Okay, that's a little less full screen than I was thinking. So we got these ugly black patches at the top of our screen. I can't pull this background all the way up. Because there's a continue thing on it. I don't want that happening. I don't want people seeing that. So we're just gonna deal with the ugly patches, come what may. Lord knows this stream has had plenty of ugly patches in its day. So there we go. This is Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass, a game about a little boy who I believe has a pulsating mass. I think it's not to get too. Let's see. Does my controller work with it? I thought it said it would, but maybe not. Mostly playable with your controller. Okay, well, we'll just try keyboard then. Okay, keyboard seems to work just fine. So, we'll go ahead and put the 8-bit dough aside for today. Bring the keyboard a little closer. Here we go. Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass. What am I in for? People have said this is a... People have told me this is an interesting one, and of course somebody thinks it's interesting if, they bought it for me for Christmas. So, a game by Casey Ozimi. Ozimi? I don't know. Hey, no worries. You do your thing, man. I like that the chat is actually working the way I want to. Open your eyes. Open your eyes. It's too early to say goodnight. Oh, what a sleepy boy. I thought you were going to sleep all day. Wouldn't that be a shame? Today's a special day. Do you know why? It's another day I can spend with you. We're going to do lots of fun things today, but first, you better get up or I won't be able to move my legs anymore. Yeah, you got a big honking head there, Jimmy. Looks like it could hurt some legs. I've been sitting way too long. Better pick up the pace. Where are we headed? I can't race you home, Squirt. Okay. Okay, they didn't let me go first. Z to confirm and interact with things. X to cancel. I'm sure I'll get that mixed up approximately 48 million times. F5 and 6 toggle the screen size. Warning, F12 will reset the game. There we go. That's a little better for my vision. It doesn't do much for the audience, but it makes the game bigger for me, so there we go. Anything? Alright, so we live on a high cliffside above the clouds with a giant cloud tree. Alright. Seems legit. Here we go. I'll be here if Mom didn't guilt me into it. Don't look at me like that. I'm hitting the weights after this. You should too, punk. Hey, punk. Alright, I will take it into consideration. Hello, Jimmy. Did you know that polyacarin crystals, I think that's supposed to be polysaccharin crystals, take several millennia to exacerbate? And who knows how long for one of this size. Yet this one seems to be supported on this newly formed cloud bridge. I'll have to add this to my notes. So, Andrew, the scientist with the big old bald spot, studying the sugar crystal that has grown up in the sky here. Crossing the Rainbow Bridge. Okay, that does something. Probably heals me. Who's this dude? He looks pretty depressed if we're being quite honest. Oh, hey Jimbo. Me? Just taking a break. Seemed as good a place as any. Hot out today, huh? Yeah, you're probably gonna need to move eventually, bro. Anything else? Anything around behind the house? Ah, Helga, you beat me to the house. What a slowpoke. You're lucky second prize is a cake. How does that sound? Before I forget, did your father say anything about the new doghouse? No? I guess it's a surprise for all of us. I've always wanted a dog, but you know how much Buck hates them. Your father's allergic to them. And cats. Dust bunnies, pollen, shellfish, cedar. Eat less cake, I'd be fat. Hey, buddy. I'll eat all the cake I want, thank you very much. I'll have my cake. And eat it too. Weird phrase when you think about it. I've always wanted a dog, but you know how much Buck hates them. Oh yeah, I read that. Maybe he's on some new medication? For getting a dog, you'd better think of a cool name. I think the best name for a dog is Sparkles. Sure, that's cute. I'll let you think it over. How about that cake? Yeah, let's go inside and get some cake. No, it's probably just actual cake. Wait right here and I'll get cracking on that cake. Oh my god, the kids would be having a field day with this dialogue if I showed this at school. Which, why would I do that? Why is this so loud in my ears? There we go. Whew, hot out. Oh, Honey Bear. Aw, what a sweet little couple. I'm so proud of you. Did you already have a dog picked out, or can we get one as a family? Oh, I want Sparkles to be a big fluffy one. Alright, you two, get a room. As much as I enjoy your manipulations, let me drop. This dude uses words that aren't words, but like you kind of get it. A lot of malapropism, I believe is the word. As much as I enjoy your manipulations, lemon drop, I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about. You didn't build the doghouse? What doghouse? You know I'm allergic to carpentry. Breathing in all that sawdust. You know, I get it. The one right outside our front door. Oh? Didn't see it. I must have been thinking about something. I love how absent-minded you can get, sugar kisses. Whoa. Husband and wife kissing? That is so gay. Ugh. How about you head to our room and get ready for some what? Oh, she said it! I'm so fun time! Ooh, they're gonna do the horizontal mambo. Gross. If you'll excuse me. He's about to go get ready. Baby, I still want to make your favorite cake, but I'm all out of honey. I normally don't ask you to do stuff like this, but you've been getting stronger lately, and I know I can count on you. Huh.
How strong do you have to be to go get honey?
Well, I'm given to understand this is a pretty weak kid on account of the cancer.
Oh.
So, I don't know why they live on a cloud in the sky with a giant sugar crystal and rainbow bridges everywhere, but it's true. One day, Buck, Jimmy just might be stronger than you. Yeah, right. Don't listen to him. He's a grumpy Gus. Maybe the grumpiest Gus I've ever met. He's such a grumpy Gus, his name is Buck. Your father and I have had long talks about changing his name to Gus, let me tell you. Jimmy, I need you to be a big boy and get some Buddy Bee honey from Giant Garden. It's a long journey, and I know it'll be hard sometimes, but I know I can count on you because you're smart and kind and tough. And doggone it, people like you. If things get too hairy, your big brother Buck will be right there to help out. Screw that. He needs to learn to fend for himself. Buck, you listen up. Your brother is still growing up. He might be small now, but he is going to work and work and work because that's the kind of person he is. Right now, he needs your help. I'm not going. How about Jimmy helps you clean your room first? You know, like I asked you to do weeks ago. And after you left those plates in there for so long, there's that thing growing there. Fine. I thought you'd see things my way. Here, Jimmy, I made you a snack in case you get hungry. Hey, it's an ants on a log. Probably actual ants knowing this game. On an actual log. What a baby. You know how cranky you can get when you're hungry, Buck, so here's a protein-packed superfood for you. Hey, it's an ants on a log. What? Well, that door is closed, and I don't think we're getting in there anytime soon, so... Alright, I'll go to the stupid beehive to get some stupid honey from some stupid bees. But you better pull your own weight. I don't think I'm going to be doing that. Let's try to clean your room. That's the kitchen. What's in the kitchen? I cannot interact with anything in the kitchen, which is probably good because I look like a little boy who doesn't know his way around the kitchen. So, let's see. Whose room is what? Oh. There's something locked behind a giant door there, and it wants out. Any chance of going to bed anytime soon? I don't think so. Can we get on the computer? Can we do anything except the thing that we're supposed to be doing? Because that's kind of how I do video games. Let's see. Nope. Nothing in the bathroom of note currently. Well, you heard Mom. Get to work. It seems to be growing from something. Do you want to smell it? Yes. Ugh, it smells like old garbage and gym shoes. Do you want to touch it? Yes. Uh-oh, it didn't seem to like that. Okay. Alright, well, obviously there are definitely certain vibes here. I don't, you know, anytime you see a game like this, it's always, you know, oh, so it's like Earthbound. Don't know how much of a disservice yet it is to compare this game to that one. But definitely aesthetically, there's kind of a similar thing going on here. It's not quite as psychedelic. It's a little more pastel in the aesthetic, but it looks, you know, let's go ahead. Let's fight. Now 50 hit points, not bad for a starting character. We have attack, we have imagination, guard, and items. What is it? Well, I have no imagination, which seems pretty odd for a however-year-old boy Jimmy is. Nerd bash, bully, insult, inner rage. Utilize your brawn to hide your low self-esteem. 150 physical damage. Perform a magnificent combo. 300% physical damage, 2-turn cooldown. Attack 50%, but you can't control your actions. You can only be pushed so far until you snap. Target an enemy's feelings. Startle the target for 1 turn. Buck resorts to petty name calling. Okay. We did a little bit of damage to it, so it's a little less on alert. We insulted the garbage pile in Buck's room. Hooray. Okay, so we attack. And then we, let's see just how much base damage Buck does. Okay. Okay, so we are less alert. The blob told an off-color joke. Not very nice. Not very nice at all. But we're not injured right now. So let's do Nerd Bash. Let's bully it. Let's bully the garbage. Okay. Okay, it looks like some of that damage came back on us because we got countered. Let's see. Well, this thing has a lot of HP for a first enemy. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what. Okay, it attacks. We'll just keep fighting until I feel like we need to use some of the ants on a log. Attack. And then, the nerd bash shit. Let's do big damage. Oh! Found $5 under that blob. Very nice. Very nice. Jimmy imagines himself in school. He doesn't look like himself today. He looks like a big green gross blob. But he doesn't care. He's happy this way. He's making fart noises by pushing his slime around. The teacher has stopped talking and is staring at him. Jimmy doesn't care. He thinks it's hilarious. The other kids are laughing too. This makes Jimmy really happy. The teacher is asking him to leave for being disruptive. When Jimmy gets up, he rips one for real. Oh man, it's ripe. The room is soon filled with toxic gas. The children are clamoring for the door. The teacher is screaming. The wallpaper begins to peel. Jimmy belches out a laugh and goes to play outside with his friends, but no one will get near him anymore. On account of, you know, he just ripped ass. Jimmy finds a nice cozy hole in a tree and squeezes inside. Poof! Jimmy can now turn into a revolting blob. As a revolting blob, Jimmy can utilize the power of being universally hated to force monsters to fight him. He can also squeeze into tight spaces that he otherwise wouldn't be able to. Hey friends, Information Guy here. You might be asking yourself, why would Jimmy want to turn into that? Information Guy is apparently Jimmy Neutron's dad. Well, let me tell you something, Buster. There are tons worse things one could turn into. Like a bug, or a doorstop, or a stray hair that falls under your shirt and makes your back itch. But that's not important. Let's talk about Jimmy. Jimmy has the power of empathy. This means he can feel the way other things feel, including that poor revolting blob you just walked. Jimmy can now access the imagination section of the menu. There you can equip skills that you learn from winning battles and gaining experience. In addition to regular experience points, you'll gain imagination experience for whichever form you finish a battle with. Ooh. By leveling each of Jimmy's forms, you'll gain abilities that you can equip in the imagination menu. Most of the skill equipment slots can only be used in Jimmy's normal form, but skills equipped to the start slots can be used no matter what Jimmy is transformed into. Will I remember any of this? Stay tuned. Shut up, nerd. Jimmy can also use field actions when he is transformed. How do you do it? It's easy. Just press the field action button, default A. You can change the controls and other options by pressing F1. If you want to transform into a different form, just call it the transformation ring, and you can change into any of Jimmy's forms. Right now, Jimmy only has 2 different forms, but this is just the start of your adventure. Imagine all the fun things you can be. You'll have a jowl-jiggling good time. Jowl-jiggling. Now that's a good compound adjective. My dad used to make fun of me for liking compound adjectives so much, but if we're being candid here, he was a head-scratchingly bad father. The truth is, I'm the kind of guy who just likes a good hyphen, and he never accepted that part of me. That's okay. Sometimes we've got to be bullheaded in this rock trap river we call life. What about you? Do you like hyphens? Love them. You will pry. I don't care if it's an AI tell. You will pry my M-dash from my cold dead hands. I know how to use them. That doesn't make me the machine. Or do you call them dashes? I'm a hyphen kind of guy myself, but I'm not about to fault you for being a dash man. Oh, hello. Didn't see you there. Do you have any strong opinions on punctuation? Do I? But he's talking to Buck, so... Oh, God. What happened there? Did he just, like, Mortal Kombat fatality that guy? No. Okay, so I am a blob currently. Wonder what that does for my ability to get into things. To interact and such like. Don't touch my stuff. Well, you know, I thought we were supposed to be cleaning your room, so... Well, I'll just come back when you're not here. And Buck has a dead guy in his room now, so his room is less clean, actually, than it was before. Fantastic. Let's see something here. Hello. Hold up. Didn't see you there in the chat, Piranha. Let's pop out the chat. Looks like... Okay, I did not account for this. Hold on. The YouTube chat is not popping up on my new chat thing. So, give me 1 second here. Let's have a quick look at things. Can I connect it to my, or is it just a Twitch thing? Oh, this might just be a Twitch thing. Oh no. Maybe I can't use this for YouTube as well. Oh no. Maybe. Hold up. Yeah, oh no. I think the chat overlay is just for Twitch messages. I'll have to keep the YouTube chat on. Okay, I'm gonna have to find a different way then. Is there any way to get... No, all the advanced stuff is about... like, actually how to make it look. There's nothing about... Yeah, to add your Twitch channel, go to General, Streamer List. You can connect multiple Twitch channels, but nothing about... Oh, no, yeah. Well, I guess I better keep the thing popped out for now. Because I can't see... the thing. Well, there you go. This way I can see the YouTube chat as well. Happy 2026, Piranha. I don't know how long ago that message was sent, but thanks for popping in, stopping by. Art style reminds you of Day of the Tentacle. The fighting part, not the overworld part. Yeah, I think it's pretty obvious that I'm supposed to be getting big Earthbound vibes off of it, but okay, and I can be a Jimmy if I want, or I can be a blob. I'm going to be a blob. Let's see. Let's see what that does for the price of tea in China. Can I go down the drain as a blob? Hell yeah, I can. There we go. Now that's an interaction. Okay. Same deal here. Where am I? Whose bathroom am I in? Oh, must be the fun adult time they were talking about. Jimmy, remember our talk? You're never supposed to interrupt adult fun time. Now your father is all flustered. I don't know, he looks like he's keeping that hula hoop going pretty well. I am profoundly ashamed right now. Of what? Keeping that hula hoop going for eternity, basically? And also, how do they know I'm Jimmy? For all they know, I'm just a revolting blob. They must be humoring me. Okay, let's go back upstairs. Can we slip in through the lock here? No. Can we go to bed as a blob? No. What's here? Did I even go here? This is my room. Hey, it's an open window. Okay. I got an open window from out of my toy box. That's wacky. Okay. Alright. Nothing doing here, really. Let's go outside. Is there anything on TV to watch? No. How am I supposed to block out the adult fun time? Hey, hello. Who's in there? Will you respond to... Nope. Won't respond to anything. I saw somebody. Okay, we're supposed to be going to the garden. Let's go ahead. That probably healed us up, I'm guessing. Here we go. Alright. Cloudy Hill. Home, Cloudy Hill. Okay. We're going to get some honey from a garden, I think, somewhere or other. Okay. Noticing strange punctuation marks lately? If you see a red exclamation point, it means an enemy encounter is unavoidable. However, you see a green exclamation point, then your level is high enough to avoid the encounter. Just press the cancel or transformation menu buttons to skip the encounter. If you press the confirm button, you'll trigger the fight. Over under on how many fights I'm going to be triggering? It's an emergency exit. I should probably... Oh! Okay, something happened. Okay, that was an unavoidable fight, so... Because I saw the big red exclamation point. Such as might appear on, like, a Bubsy shirt or something. Let's see. We'll go ahead and... We'll try to fight. We'll see what happens. Okay. Let's turn into a blob. That's fun. Okay, Okay, I can revert. I can be 3 CD. It takes 3 discs to revert to my... It takes a 3-disc pure mood set to revert to my normal self. It does look Earthbound inspired, Zammot. How's it going? Sticky Phlegm. Damage the enemy, lower their agility. Hawk poisonous scum onto the enemy. 600% physical damage over 6 turns. That would take a lot of magic, though. Reconfigure your body structure to a solid state. You know, take more damage, all that. Wave your gelatinous body temptingly. All enemies attack you for 5 turns. I don't think I need that currently. It is going, Alan. How are you? We're playing the Jimmy. This is one of the games I got for Christmas, so I'm checking it out. Doing very well. Better than Mooney is doing with Puzzle Fighter, I imagine. Gonna go eat some curry, get fat tonight. Oh! Oh, beautiful. Starving, can't wait. Oh yeah, baby. Get that curry. Okay, those sticky flims, they add up. You're not a true fan. Forgot it was curry night. Oh, how could you, JJ? It's Friday. Friday, synonymous in the plastic house with curry. Easy, baby game. $5 found. Level up. Yeah, probably behooves you to play as the forms, right? One would imagine. Anything behind the tree? No. Yeah, I think I'm gonna level up for now. That seems like the thing to do. I can avoid fights like this, but oh, you can change who attacks first. Okay. Oh, shoot. Or you can just skip somebody's attack phase. Okay. Jimmy did his best. That's all you can ask for, really, isn't it? DRS! How you doing? Afternoon to you as well. So do I automatically get the experience for skipping a fight? Oh, nope. Oh, who's this? That looks like a mean cloud person and a very chill cloud person with quite the coiffure. Fight. You look like someone I would not want to mess with, so I'm going to shoot sticky phlegm at you. Puff apologizes for being weak. Okay, that hurt a little more, sure. Okay, didn't mean to smack the puff. The puff didn't seem like it was doing anything. Jimmy is now level 2. Woo-hoo. Okay. Seems like we're doing pretty alright so far. How do I see a menu of any kind? Hit me? What? Okay, I just had some enemies come at me. Cancel. We'll just do regular attacks. Enemies don't seem to be too threatening for the most part in this area. Slap! Okay, so I'm going to go back. I'm going to assume that this little fountain heals me. Probably also saves the game since I haven't seen anything about that. But Let's get a move on. I'm going to go ahead and do fights for now, I think. Just to get the levels. I don't know how much that's going to come into play later. If I'm going to need to, you know, basically do encounters. What's up with you? What are you grinning about? Okay. If you ever get startled, you'll find that you won't be able to act for the current turn. The silver lining, the next turn you'll be alert and won't be able to get startled again. That's nice. Additionally, every time you get startled in a fight, you'll be alert for a longer time, up until 5 turns. Also, remember, you're only startled for the current turn, so if you're faster than the enemy, you don't have to worry about being startled. We'll try to be as faster than the enemy as we can. Okay, so I have a little bit of time to push the thing. Got it. Hey, alright. We got 3 hits in somehow. Cool. Buff apologizes for being weak. And so we punch him in the face for it. Got it. $5. $5 to Jimmy and Buck. Hey, Jimmy. I don't mean to pry, but you're using your transformations, aren't you? Remember, the revolting blob can squeeze into tight places. There are lots of times where you'll need to change into different forms in order to find stuff, so make sure to keep an eye out. 2, make sure to look in the imagination menu. You gain permanent stat increases whenever you level up a transformation, so you might want to stay transformed as much as possible. Not that there's anything wrong with your normal form, Jimmy. You should have a positive self-image. I'm going to stop talking now. Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay, so we want to... Oh, look at that! I squoze through the tree. That was cool. And I can do it again. And I can go around this way because this is probably... I want to talk to this guy. That green-haired guy said he'd give me a knuckle sandwich if I didn't build this wall. I've never had one before, but it sounds pretty tasty. Ha ha! Oh, Mr. Beaver, you're so stupid. But then you gotta figure, if I get a knuckle sandwich for not building a wall, think about how many I'm going to get for actually building it. I hope they're swimming in mustard. Me too, buddy. I hope that for you too. Oh, hey, we're having a fight while we're on a ladder. That's fine by me, I suppose. Windy attacks. Haha, get it? Because she's a cloud made of wind. Cool. Okay. Slap! Whizzes by with an open palm. Okay. So we're here. We can pass through the wall just fine. We can... Oh, okay. That was pretty simple. I mean, we can get the XP if we want, and that's probably just better in the long run overall, but... Okay. Can't go in the water. Oh. Something about this... Something about this reminds me of Toe Jam and Earl, like this particular song. Probably the... I think it's the bass, the... This could easily be in a Toe Jam and Earl game, actually. Actually, you know what? Nimbus might be the more threatening one. It's holding a thing in any event, so... Startled. Well, that was simple enough. Alright, and my level is up too. I just leveled up my revolting blob form. As we should all aspire to do in 2026. What are your resolutions for 2026? Mine is to level up my revolting blob form. I should be able to accomplish that one pretty quickly. I love the fresh, the transition into battle. That's fun. What can I do now? Is there anything else I can do? Let's see. Uh-oh. It's going to counter all that damage. Whoop, whoop. Ouchie. Okay, that fight actually did some stuff to us. But that's okay, I guess. Yeah, that doesn't feel like my best, but you know, whatever. Where do we need to go from here? There's a frog statue of some kind. Let's check it out. We cannot interact with it. Anything over here? No. Oh. A battle over here. That's what's over here. Whoa, jeez. Marvelous coin found. How do I see my inventory? That's... Go away. I didn't mean to do that. Escape, there we go. Alright. Items. We have ants on a log. Professional Mr. Nasty. Oh, hi, Professional Mr. Nasty. I've missed you because my new overlay is not being nice with Twitch. Hey, yo, I'm not a frequent watcher. I just came across your channel on Impulse, but the game has definitely drawn me into watching. Are these streams going to be one-offs? And am I considering a full playthrough because this game is pretty stellar and has a litany of content and post-game content to get into? So, right now I'm just checking out games. I'm doing what I call gifts given streams. I'm just checking out games that I got for Christmas, just kind of getting first impressions of them, so they don't just languish in my backlog. But I may consider doing any such game later, continuing it if I think it's awesome. I know this one in particular has a lot going for it. This game is incredible but very long, says Plastic Allen. Yeah, okay, I can see that. Recovers 50% of max HP. When you gotta go, you gotta go. Allows you to leave a dungeon. Okay. Oh, what's a frog with a top hat embossed on the front. Worth approximately $0. Oh, okay. What's a single? The music that plays at home. Okay. Anywho, okay, but yeah, I am just checking out this game today, kind of getting a first impression of it. It could be a thing that I decide to later on check out. Anything that I play, I don't obligate myself to finish, for better or for worse, you know, just kind of, I don't have all the time in the world. I'm on Christmas break right now. My normal day job at the moment, wink wink, is teaching high school English. You know, if anybody wanted to help me do this full time, I wouldn't say no to that. But you know, via the various means of supporting your local friendly neighborhood streamer. But so yeah, during school I don't have a lot of time. I am going to try to yeah, and some of these I may play like on my own time. Just check them out after I've done the first impression. Like the first one of these gift streams that I did, it was an RPG card game called Shadow Hand, and I played a little bit more off camera after the stream. So yeah, some games, you know, kind of impress the heck out of me. And I check them out a little more. But yeah, it seems pretty cool. It's definitely got its, you know, sense of whimsy for sure. parentheses complimentary. But yeah, right now I'm just doing gifts given streams. I'm just getting first impressions of these games. I may continue to play them on future streams. I may play them on my own time. But I just want to at least look at them so that I don't just say, thank you for the Christmas present, disappear into the Steam backlog forever now. So, you know, as tends to happen with Steam games, we just accumulate and accumulate, and we don't really check out what we've got on our hands. You know, we could be sitting on gold, like this. Shadow Hand turned out to be pretty cool. Volgar the Viking, you know, also pretty awesome. It was, Volgar the Viking was hard as a witch's titty, but it was, I had fun with it while I played it. Am I ever going to play it again? Probably not, but you know, it's not my kind of difficulty. It's not, I'm not a person who's into the whole pound your face until your face suddenly doesn't get pounded anymore type of gameplay. But, alright, we've got some items, we've got some ants on a log, but that's kind of the whole thing. So, you know, TLDR, I may consider it. It does seem pretty cool though. I know Plastic Allen over on the Twitch side has played it before. I know he's a big proponent of this one. So, let's see. This toy box is filled with love. Hit points recovered. Oh, thank goodness. There's also a keepsake. That looks equipable. Let's go ahead and... What is... Okay. Keepsake. A little cloud that reminds you of home. I mean, why not? Maybe... Did it have some... Oh no, it actually did have some... Okay, yeah. It did have some actual, like, reasonable effect. Yeah. Yeah, everything went up. Everything went up a little bit. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, there we go. Alright, that's awesome. That works for me. I don't know if Buck is going to be a permanent party member or not, so I don't want to... Puff won't do anything, so we're good. Splat! Ooh! Hoorah! Oh! Puff actually did something. How about that? That is a fresh, funky beat, I gotta say. Hey, a balloon. Hey, it's a yellow balloon. That also looks like equipment. If it's green and starred, it looks like it's probably equipment. So, let's see. Nope, that was not equipment. Jonathan Bear shirt. Features the titular character from the beloved show Jonathan Bear's Playtime Forest. For Jimmy only, obviously. You can be like others if you know how they feel. Okay. Well, then let's check. Where did that go? You pronounced it Jonathan the whole time like a butthole. John used to get really upset if we pronounced his name Joe Nathan. There's a long history of that in my family. Goes all the way back to 1991 when my brother hated being called Sammy. True story. In fact, he hated it so much. Doxing information. My brother's name is Sam. But my brother hates being called Sammy, and he hates it so much that my aunt used to call him JP Sam, which stands for Just Plain Sam, which I always thought was kind of adorable. I think that's a cute nickname. If I ever named a character Sam in a story, I would name a character just JP Sam. Let's see. What was I looking for? Yellow balloon. Here we go. A latex balloon filled with helium. Uncle Lars can breathe this and talk like a chipmunk. So Uncle Lars probably will join my party at some point. Alright, let's see. I mean, I should do the fights as they come up, probably, just for the XP. I like to get way ahead early on in RPGs. I'm going to do it. Oh yeah, we're taking these things out super easy at this point. Puff did a whopping 2 damage. Jimmy is now level 3. Hoo-wah. Okay, now I need to actually check my imagination. What is this? So active skills. So I'll probably get more as I level up my revolting blob. I'll get some skills besides these 4. I'm guessing. I'm gonna lean on Alan for this one. Is that right? I level up my blob. I'll get different. Looks like I have some passive skills, some active skills that I'll get as I remain in this form and level it up. And I get this form just by getting into fights, correct? Okay. Just by being in fights as the thing. Really like Sam for a girl's name. Aw, that's cute. Yeah. Oh, this counts as a green fight now. So that's kind of nice. Oh, wow. Dang. Oh, yeah, we're both super powerful now. Okay, it's probably like green fights all the way down from here. So I can probably get out here and... Oh, jeez. I think that's the first time I've just seen one enemy. $2. You're gonna need to give me more than that to be worth my time. Oh, I can climb up here. A red balloon, probably also for Uncle Lars. A latex balloon filled with helium. Uncle Lars can breathe this and talk like a chipmunk. Yeah, exact same description for each. I wonder what the point is in going around collecting these balloons. Okay, we're probably getting so far ahead they're not even bothering us with the other enemies now, but... Okay. Let me make sure I'm climbing all the vines around here. Okay. Whoa. That one looks like a hand pointing up, like that. Okay. Man, avoiding fights is really nice, actually. I said I wasn't going to do it because I like getting the levels, and then I avoid like 3 in a row. Oops. I actually didn't mean to press that, but that's okay. That's totally fine. Whoa, what a flex. Did I climb every vine that I could climb? Oh no, I didn't go over here for some reason. This box is filled with disembodied eyes. Ew! You'll catch the next random encounter when they're still asleep. Oh, there's also a cloud sundae. Can I go through here? I cannot. I mean, that probably would have been nice when I wasn't avoiding every single encounter. But, okay, let's see. I don't know kind of where to go, honestly. Can I interact with you yet? I need to figure out where I'm going. Nope. Wrong key. Oh, yeah, there we go. Wow. What a waste of an encounter. I would rather use that on, like, a boss or something. Just skip all the normal fights until I reach a boss. Okay, where have I not gone? Oh, hey. You're new. What a catastrophe. Some angry-looking men have blocked the bridge and there's nothing we can do. Is what I would be saying if I weren't so marvelous. I've already concocted a marvelous plan that can't possibly fail. However, I'm afraid I lost an integral part of my plan on the way down here. If you happen to come across 3 balloons, make sure to bring them here. Oh, okay. We are looking for ballons. Probably over here. Yeah, there it is. It's a blue balloon. Blue balloon. Faster than you, idiot. Okay. Well, there we go. In case you somehow managed to miss all the balloons on the way down. Looks like that's what you do. What a catastrophe. Yeah. I know. Hooray, you found them all. Now sit back and watch my marvelous plan go into action. Although I am a revolting blob, so I could just probably slide under it. Look at that. Would you look at that? Isn't it marvelous? Away it goes, drifting among the clouds. Can you imagine the marvelous things it will see on its journey? Upward, always upward. That's my philosophy. Another marvelous part of my life has gone exactly as planned. Oh dear. That wasn't supposed to happen. I'm gonna go find that. That didn't sound like it was too far away. I'm gonna go find the 4-ton weight that dropped. I hope it dropped on top of the statue. That would be hilarious. Oh yeah, there we go. Hey, look at that. Yep, landed right on top of the frog statue. Wouldn't you know it? That's funny. That's funny. That's cute. We love to see it. Okay, I have a feeling there's a town nearby. Let's go ahead and... There we go. Click. Alright, we could go to the unbreakable bridge, which appears to be broken. And nothing about this pond looks especially Smile. Smile Town. Smile because you're on candid camera. Have you seen that green-haired guy? I'm ready to accept my payment. So the wall must be done. Alright, let me make sure. Confirm. Yep, everything nice and healed. So that's what fountains do. Home. Home is where the heart is. Whoa! Somebody's in love with Mr. Beaver. That's quite the picture. She just melted in Mr. Beaver's arms there. Let's see. Well, this is a pretty peaceful little how do you do. Miss Robin. Oh, what an awful ruckus. People shaking people. The whole neighborhood is really taking a nosedive. People shaking people down. Looks like he went back on the deal. When I asked for my payment, he just shook me around and told me to get lost. He was not the professional I pegged him for, but I guess that's a flaw in judgment on my part. Okay. I cannot get around. Can I get around Miss Robin? No, I can't. Well, it looks like there's a shakedown happening on Shakedown Street. Low-level goon. Listen up. This town is now the property of the petty thugs. That means I can shake up whatever I want, whenever I want. Says who? Nobody wants you here. You're just a jerk, and I'm not afraid to say it. You go, Timothy Mouse. I mean, he's gonna get shook for his troubles, but, you know. If you're gonna stand up to bullies like that, I guess that's gonna happen. If you're going to resort to horseplay, do it outside. Yeah, if you're gonna shake people, do it outside. Wait, I didn't try to stop you. Now that you've all been properly shaken, it's time for me to lay down some new rules. Rule number 1, this town is no longer named Smile. It's named Trash Town. Rule number 2, everything you own now belongs to the petty thugs. You can keep all this rustic crap, but you need to send us all your booze and drugs and candy. One of those is not like the others. Rule number 3. This is the most important. Don't ever help some guy named Jimmy. In fact, if you ever see Jimmy, you should push him around and stuff. Rule number 4. I don't like little punks that stare at me and don't say anything. Have you got anything to say about that? Huh? Now you've done it. Now you got me all riled up. I hope you like getting shaked, kid. Fuck yeah, let's go. Alright. Well, this seems like a... Is this an enemy fight or a boss fight? We can always go back to the fountains, so we're going to toxic sludge the crap out of this guy. Wait. Okay, he hits a little hard. There we go. Low-level goon is hurt by poison. Alright. Yeah, this feels like a boss battle. There we go. Ah, dang. He just healed that lovely... Okay, that did most of the job there. Okay, I think we can maybe get out of this just by brute forcing it out. There we go. 40 experience. $10. This guy's loaded. We did it. We saved the town. Okay, we're getting low-level goon empathy. Jimmy imagines himself in a new leather jacket. It looks cool, and he feels like a cool guy. He has lots of friends now, and they all wear leather jackets too. Now he's in the back of a truck with them. They're driving down the neighborhood street. It's his turn up to bat. He is excited and his hands are sweaty from the nerves. They round the corner and pick up speed. Jimmy swings, and his bat cracks against a mailbox. It clings to the ground. Junk mail flutters across the yard like snow. Jimmy feels naughty, but everyone else is laughing, so he laughs too. They drive, and the wind hitting his face makes him feel free and happy. They stop at a store and knock over a vending machine. Jimmy notices a weak, scrawny kid looking at them. He looks a lot like Jimmy. Jimmy pushes him down and kicks him in his dumb butt. Everyone is around the kid now, kicking him. For a moment, Jimmy feels a dark black pit in his gut. Everyone around him is laughing. Jimmy kicks him harder. Ooh, these empathy sessions are going to get uncomfortable sometimes, I think. Jimmy can now turn into a low-level goon. As a low-level goon, Jimmy can channel his inner anarchist to grab things and shake them up. Some things can also be pushed and pulled. Okay. That man was causing trouble because of you, Jimmy. He said your name and now you look just like him. Jimmy didn't do anything wrong. Yeah, hell yeah, Jimmy. Let's go. He just beat up that guy that was shaking us. Isn't that right, sis? I like Jimmy, and I didn't like being shaked. Sonny, would that guy have even been here if it weren't for Jimmy? I guess that's true. I can't believe you, sis. That guy was a jerk. And you know what? You're all being jerks right now, too. You know, Timothy Mouse is not afraid to say who's being a jerk. You go for that walk. I don't know why that guy was after you, and I don't care. I built this place from the ground up. I had 5 children here. Okay. Don't need to know about all that. I'm just a little mouse, so I can't stop you. But if you're going to attract dangerous guys like that, I'd prefer if you didn't hang around here anymore. Well, you know. Okay. I'm going to check out some things. What does my imagination look like with this guy? So, Revolting Blob, low-level goon, has bully, just like Buck does. Clean getaway. Oh, these are locked skills, so I have to get to... Oh, it'll tell me... So, okay, so at level 5, I can probably remove Sticky Flim and replace it with something else. I gotcha. Okay. Low-level goon. So he's got +1 defense. That's probably why I'm not taking hits as hard. Okay, so at these various levels, I can remove... It looks like, you know, it's locked to be able to remove that skill for now. But I can then replace it with a different one at a later time. Let's see. High Five and Grift. Okay, those are the ones I have for now. But I won't be able to remove them until much later. Okay. Okay. The skills. The skills that pay the bills. Actually, let's go back. Let's go back and turn into a low-level goon. So, okay. Yeah. 100% chance to escape. Okay, that's not bad. Separate your enemy from their personal belongings. Being lucky helps. Okay. So we can steal things off of people. That's pretty good too. High Five. Give a friend a high five to boost their confidence. Heal 50% of max HP. A low-level goon is a versatile attacker. So he's got the bullying thing. Okay, I think I still like the blob for now. I may walk around as a... You know you're not welcome here anymore. I don't mind. Just don't tell my mom. Okay. Alright. Same deal. Yeah, okay. Can I at least stay in the inn? I'm afraid we're all booked up. No spare rooms. I don't believe you. That's my room. You're not allowed in there? Okay. Well, whose rooms are these? Timothy's, Sonny's. Hey. Mr. Cat. Oh, Mr. Cat is not... Can I stay in the room with you, Mr. Cat? You're quiet. You seem like you won't bother me. Jimmy, do you think I'm pretty? Yes. I know Mr. Cat thinks so too. He's a total strong silent type. I can never guess what he's thinking. We'll have to guess what he's thinking sometime. Oh, who... This grave is old and weathered. Jimmy can't make out the inscription. Can I go in here? That would seem like a crack that I could kind of get into as a blob, but maybe not. Okay. I have to imagine that's Mr. Mouse's grave. Mickford Mouse. Hi, Jimmy. I'm sorry you had to help us earlier. I wish I were stronger, but I'm just a little mouse. If I were strong, I would have been able to protect my sisters. If I were braver, I would have stood up to my mom. I would go off on a journey like you. I wish I were strong and brave like you, Jimmy. But I'm just a silly little mouse. When you get back from your journey, I hope you'll tell me lots of exciting stories. Believe me, buddy, I will. Okay. Anything else? Oh yeah, this is Mr. Beaver's house. Looks like I have kind of free roam of the town now. Can I get you something, Jimmy? You sure can. Let's see. Difficult to use as a weapon because of wind resistance. Jimmy only. Is that actually a thing? Or like... Okay, I have $96 right now. Boxing gloves. Padded so you don't hurt your hands. So, they can both... I think it will tell you... I think if it doesn't say anything... I might understand that if it doesn't say anything... that everybody can have that armor. Teaches first aid. Heals 25% of max HP. Cures sick. Makes you want to play mini golf. +1 agility. 1/4 of the rustic set. Check the bottom right. Also, their names get grayed out. Okay, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, they can both wear overalls. Jimmy actually benefits a little more from overalls. There we go. Oh, thank you, Alan. Barrels filled with odds and ends. So if I get all of these little rustic sets, do they kind of coalesce into a thing? If I get all these little parts of this kit. Ants on a log, $2. Oh yeah, we might want some Coca-Cola too. Slight chalky aftertaste is to be expected. Heals common status effects to 1 ally. Wake up, it's time for school. And we have at least one emergency exit. We haven't been in a dungeon yet. For now, I am just going to buy better items. I feel like this is just flavor text. I don't think wind resistance is going to be a thing. God, I hope not. So, 1 butterfly net. Okay, yeah. It's just being goofy. Alright. I feel. Okay. Boxing gloves for Buck. And 2 pairs of overalls, my good man. What? Okay. Yeah, you never know with a new game. You never know if the game actually has a wind resistance mechanic or if like, or if it's, you know, or if it's just trying to flavor it up. Yeah. Who knows? There's probably going to be some, yeah. Like there's one part of the game later where you push against the wind and it's like, oh my god, what an idiot for bringing a butterfly net in here. You stupid moron. Okay, there we go. That leaves us with, we can buy a windmill, barrels, ants on a log. We can get a few of those. HP heal. Covers 25% of max MP. We got 2 ants on a log right now. I have not used any yet because this game has been generous with the healing. Can I ask how ungenerous the game is going to get later? Is this the kind of thing I need to stock up on? I'd just kind of like to know. You know, keep it filed away for when I finish this game in 2078, you know, when I'm in a retirement home and I'm like, oh yeah, I have an old Jimmy save. How far did I get in this game? Don't remember it being too mean, to be honest. I really feel like this is not trying to be a mean game. Like, I really feel like this is trying to be a story-driven game. And story-driven games are not as wacky with the difficulty. So I really feel like the game is not going to like kick me in the balls too hard, honestly. You coming in or out, Root Beer? You're coming in, yeah. Let's go, kitty. You want to climb up on the subwoofer?
She thinks I have something because I went to the fridge.
Oh,
Just took
yeah.
a drink. I didn't.
She is very...
She's like trying to decide.
Some optional stuff that's rough, maybe? Okay. Well, you know, we'll cross that rainbow-colored bridge when we get to it. We have 2 of these right now. I think I'll go ahead and buy 3 more. Recovers max MP. I'm the kind of wimpy person that's going to save MP for boss fights, probably. Alarm clock. Yeah, it might be nice to have 1 each of these in case I get TKO'd or something. Okay. I barely get any customers here. And this is really the best place to build my nest. Smile used to be a safe place to live. With all these shaking incidents, I just don't know anymore. I know. Welcome to my house, Jimmy. It's quite a bit larger than it looks from the outside. I bet it's bigger than you'd ever guess. It's what I'm most proud of. It takes a great amount of skill to build something so big in such a small space. Feel free to look around. Well, if I had some kind of ability to maybe put out fires, I could check out the back of the house, I bet. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Say no more, say no more. We're all filled up and happy. There we go. It sure is a confusing world out there. Don't worry, Information Guy is here to clear things up. What would you like to know more about? Nothing. Actually, yes, hold up, wait a minute. Furniture. Yes, that means they're furniture. These handy items will give various boosts to the entire party. You just need to find somewhere to put them first. Somewhere to put them. Like in my butt? Oh! Okay, so there's the inn. The bank! Can I rob the bank? Hope you don't mind, but your parents set up an account for you here at the First Bank of Grouse. Banking might not seem fun, but trust me, it's very responsible. And there's nothing more fun than responsibility. Okay, nerd. I'm sure you've found a little extra surprise when opening some toy boxes. Well, if you have money in the bank, you might also accrue interest. That's why every bit of savings matters. 2, have you ever thought about what happens if you lose a battle? Well, monsters aren't mean enough to kill you. They'll take you back to somewhere safe and fix you up. But just because they won't kill you doesn't mean they won't kick you while you're down. If you lose a fight, monsters will take half of your money. So play it safe and bank with Grouse. Okay. So just put everything in the bank. How much would you like to deposit? All of it, baby. Why hang on to money in that case? It's not much, but owning and operating a bank has always been my dream. I hope my dream will continue to grow and grow. Me too. Me too, friendo. What's in the well? Nothing? Okay. Cool. We just got a well in the middle of town. Well. He did say well a lot, didn't he? Marvelous, Mr. Marvelous. What can you do? Indeed, when you live in a shoe. You can be the frog mayor of a town, apparently, in a video game. Well, if it isn't Jimmy. I've been off on a marvelous journey for some time now, so I thought I'd come back to Smile and visit my old childhood home. Can you believe I used to live here? How far I've come. It's like my mother always used to say, we all come from slime. Yeah, I feel you, buddy. Okay, can I play with your slime bats? No. Can I sleep on your cardboard box mats here? Oh man. Yeah, you sure have come up in the world. Maybe get these tires out of your front yard, you know. Mr. Marvelous doesn't exactly have a marvelous looking, okay. I think we've done everything we can do here. So, that seems to be the entire town. Okay, so, let's see. Giant garden. This is where we're supposed to go get some honey. This is the whole object of the game as far as I know. Jimmy, wait. Do you want to join me, Timothy Mouse? I've always admired how big and brave you are, Jimmy. But I've been thinking about it, and this world is really, really big. It's definitely big for a little mouse like me, but it must be big for a human like you, too. Compared to the world, we're both just little mice. And if a little mouse like you can go out and see the world, then why can't I? So what I'm saying is, I want to go out and see the world. I want to be strong and brave, just like you. No, I don't want to go with you. This is something I have to do myself. So Timothy Mouse is on a parallel journey. Not going to join our party anytime soon. I hope you understand. I don't know where my journey will take me, but if our paths cross along the way, just think of the stories we'll share. That's what being a friend is all about, I think. Yeah, and how much, like, money you can give each other, probably. Especially, you know, vis-a-vis the flow of cash from your direction to mine. Wow, I guess this is it. I'm finally going to be more than just a little mouse from a small town. My little heart is fluttering. Good luck on your journey, Jimmy. Good luck, Timothy, and try not to call everyone you see a jerk. That's probably going to get you in too many fights too quickly. Okay, so this is the number 2 pit. I guess I could go down there. Okay. So that takes us on top of a cliff. Woo! Okay, so I'm already too powered up for this fight. That's cool. The bee looks like he can sting me. I don't know what's up with Flower Fox over there, but let's beat up the bee first. Skitter Preens. Isn't he handsome? Yeah. Nice motivation, idiot. Oh! Oh! Okay, they hit a little hard, sure. Good XP, though. And good money, too. Maybe we can go, like, fight a little while we're around here. Make a little money, then run back to the last town and heal like a big baby. Ooh, look at these carrots. This is some big produce you got going on here. Produce maze? Does the scarecrow talk? The scarecrow does not talk. Oh. Weird conjoined twin cloud. Cloud babies. Is that like a... That looks like a nuclear mess. Cloud babies are splitting apart. One is the Grim Reaper now. Holy shit. Bad weather. Wait, why can't I use... For some reason it wouldn't let me go to imagination. Ching! Ow! Boom! Oh, ow. Yeah, a lot happened on that turn. Buck is now level 4. Alright. Well, we got some good stuff. I feel like I'm getting a little far away from town if I want to, It's very oh, I was gonna say it's very nice of them to let me avoid these fights. I might want to play as the low-level goon in a little bit, though. Because if my HP is getting low, then I need to be able to 100% escape from a fight. Especially if I'm trying to get back to town, so that's a good form to take. But I'm trying to get the... what's his face? Trying to get the blob up to level 5 first, because I want to see what that unlock is all about. Oh, we started to escape. Did we not fully pull it off? Okay. Well, we got some more money. Ah! Beautiful. Okay. Let's go back. Pretty easy to heal. So... Alright, let's go talk to that mole lady. She was pretty close by. Ooh, number 6. I thought there was a mole lady close by. Maybe not. Hello, eyeball cabbage. You're not freaking weird at all. Okay. Okay, some of the produce around here is getting a little gnarly. I feel like I want to fight, though. I feel like fighting is important, probably. Hey, Mr. Marvelous. You've caught me. Just thought this garden could look a bit more marvelous. I'm almost done setting it up, so if you'll excuse me, I have important work to complete. Well, I'm just going to fight this guy nearby, so don't pay any attention to what I'm doing. Actually, we might want to bash them. Because I bet if we kill them in one hit, we can maybe we can get them to not separate. Ah, shit. That's what I was trying to avoid. That slash hurts. Number 7. Okay, this is a very mazy garden. Okay, battle on the big bridge. I like that turtle's on your bike. I'm turtle. That's cute. Unfamiliar enemy, so let's attack it first. See what happens. Okay, we don't know what Mortimer does yet, because we killed it. That turtle's face is... You know? Skitter Freeze. Isn't he handsome? Oh, he sure is. He'll make a handsome corpse, too. New skill! Oh, yeah, let's go! Okay. Let's see. What is our new skill? I thought we learned a new skill. Where is it? Toxic well, how do I see it? Imagination, probably? Okay, remove skills, sticky phlegm. Active skills. So I can make... So at level 10, I get antibodies. Oops. So that's an active skill. What are we... So if I remove this skill, can I put it back? I sure hope so. I'm going to guess that I can. Years of toxic buildup are paying off. Immune to sick. Poke it, punch it, slap it, it just jiggles back to its normal shape. Defense plus 50. Okay. So, okay. So I'm going to guess... Help me out here. How's it going, by the way, Delia? Nice to see you. Let's see. The stars are abilities you'll have on every form. Otherwise, you can swap how you want. Yeah. So, yeah, okay. Yeah, I think I heard somebody say something about that, where it was like, whereas like I can have this on every form. So like I could do phlegm, I could do sticky phlegm and have it on the goon, which is nice because let's see. Yeah, damage the enemy and lower their agility. I could be a punk and spit on people. It's all I've ever dreamed of. Let's see. Let's do it. I assume I can change this later if need be. So I'm going to... There we go. Active skill. So as a low-level goon... So yeah, I could take this low-level goon thing. Let's go ahead and be the goon. Let's do it. Imagine ourselves gooning. Let's goon together, folks. Okay, I think I'm back up now. Oh, here we go. Okay, so let's confirm this. Yes, as the low-level goon, I have Sticky Phlegm. So, trying to keep backseating to... skills with stars next to them can be used by all transformations Jimmy has, while the ones with simple dots only apply to Jimmy if he's in base form. Oh, so if I'm human Jimmy, which... Why would I ever be regular human Jimmy unless the game forces me to be? I love this transforming thing. Try to keep backseating to a minimum. I'm not going to get too mad about backseating generally. I've never been the kind to be like, don't tell me how to play a game. No, please, I'm stupid. Tell me how to play the game. But you know, if it gets to be like, okay, I'll let you know if it's like, okay, let me figure out something on my own. If I ask generally though, I want to know. Okay. So, clean getaway. Let's try drifting. Let's do it. Oh, hey, we have a 100% chance cloud threads, like a fluffier version of a loose string on an itchy Christmas sweater. We're taking it. Say what, baby? I thought you said something. Oh, okay. Well, it's going to separate anyway, so. Got the cloud threads! Do try and avoid spoilies. There's some big ones for this game. I mean, I'm not going to go looking anything up. I would probably just ask about mechanical things. That's all I ever want to know about. Jimmy basically starts off as an onion knight, but can be built to whatever class/move set you want if you spread out and level your transformations. It's super fun. So I guess there is maybe like a grinding aspect where basically I would want to like take my time in an area and get up maybe 5 levels per form that I have. So like I got to level 5 pretty easily with the blob. So I could probably do some more leveling up in this area because the experience is a little bit better. And maybe get this guy to 5 a little bit faster. So you can kind of hang out in an area until all your skills are... Until you have the skills that pay the bills and then kind of move on. So there is like some benefit in grinding, I guess. I am definitely going to play as the goon for now, because if I get in a bad scrape with XP, I need to be able to escape. So oh, dang. Ah, he startled me before I could startle him. Son of a gun. Oh, I'm just a big bully. Jimmy is now level 4. Hey, and my goon leveled up. So... yeah, so imagination. So yeah, at level 5 I can have bully as a permanent thing. Which what are the passive skills for the goon? Beginners, whoa, it takes a while to get to those. Luck plus 50%, okay. Oh, we did get a thing though. Oh, I never equipped my... oh, jeez. I'm dumb. Yeah, oops, I never equipped all my new stuff. Wow. Where are the cloud threads? I stole that off the guy, didn't I? Yeah, this will probably help quite a bit, honestly. Roundy forgot to equip things. Personality, brash. 25% chance of hitting twice when attacking. Oh, okay. Oh, hey, difficulty. Would you like to change the difficulty? You don't have to grind actively. Only recommend just taking every green or red for a zone to get your fill. Game's pacing is pretty friendly early on. Yeah, I would not like to change the difficulty. I'm not finding it overly difficult at the moment. Where? This is a hell of a maze. Oh, hey, hi. Yay! Crazy Dave, how's it going? I tried a new chat overlay, but it's not working for YouTube folks. I think it's just a Twitch thing, so... And there's also some jacks. I brought my jacks. Wait, back. Okay, so that is an equipable thing. Not very fun as a game. Really not fun to... oh, it increases attack. A lot, actually. Well, then maybe we want to put those on Buck. What is a manual, pray tell? Tired from work? Indeed. Yeah, let's pump some of Buck's attack. He's useful to have around. This is a great song. Hey, there we go. Sleepy time, friends. Beautiful. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, hey. Well, we made our way to the thick of the garden. Thought I saw something up here, though. It would appear I am mistaken. What is a manual? A miserable pile of secrets? Actually, funny thing about the punny emote, I'm probably going to turn it into a redemption and have it actually make a sound. So I'm going to upgrade it from emote to upgrade. Or maybe I'll have both. Who knows? Because I like using it on other channels too. People seem to like the very punny emote. I get a lot of compliments about that one in particular wherever I go. I actually need to sit down and go through my emotes and kind of delete the ones that don't get used ever. Which is pretty much anything that's not Let's Go or Very Punny or the Mario flat on his face. Everything else I should probably delete. I sometimes use the crusty what the hell was that emo. Oh hey, what are we doing here? We're fighting? I guess so. Okay, how about you not motivate your friends, actually? Die, loser. Although nobody really dies in this game, I don't think. Okay, so this is the... Okay. Hi. Who are you? Oh, hello, Jimmy. Some green-haired guys told me not to talk to you, but I'm in a bit of a pickle. They made me dig a bunch of tunnels to confuse you, but I got lost, so I labeled them all. I don't think they liked that, so they shook me and told me to go back to Trash Town, but I don't know where that is. Trash Town, formerly Smile. I don't know that they changed that back, though. Still have one more tunnel left to dig, so I guess I'll do that and head back home instead. Okay. Well. Okay, so I can go from here and I can check out anything I want to... Oh, hey. Okay, this is gonna get aggravating-ish, probably. Okay. It's just gonna separate anyway, it doesn't matter. Oh, shit. Okay. Two things that can actually hit a little bit. Well, one thing that can actually hit a little bit. Cumulus doesn't do nothing. So let's go ahead and Sticky Flim the Bad Weather and Nerd Bash. Well, let's give it a shot. Okay. Oh shit, yeah. That's kind of what I figure would happen. Kind of a swagger type deal. That's bad. We're gonna go ahead and run away. Okay. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna be a baby. I'm gonna heal somewhere. Oh my god, I'm never gonna get used to this. Okay. Oh, that was probably a doable fight, actually. Wait, how do I leave here? Shit. Mac. Okay. I was gonna say, I don't... Oh, God. Mac is feeling more confident. He did get a bite in there. But I think we're always gonna be faster than the turtle, so... Okay, I gotta figure out how to leave here. I'm just trying to figure out how to leave. Thank you very much. Okay, I think I need to go to 2 because 2 was like the first one I found, so it might be easier to get out of here. If I do want to explore. I do want to explore. But right now... What? I thought I had a 100% chance of escaping. There we go. I hate climbing down ladders. Oh yeah, 2 and 4 were dead ends, so... Oh man. I do want to fight, I just want to feel more confident about my ability to fight. 3... I don't want to get laid out right now. I've made some money. I don't want half of it to get stolen. Tell me I'm not crazy. Oh, shit. Okay, so it's not quite 100% chance they're lying about that. Okay, yeah, this is feeling like... Ooh! Okay, that makes me feel a little better, but I've still made a lot of money, and I still want to go deposit it. This is definitely looking familiar, though. Yeah. The 2 is right there, so... How much money do we have? We've been fighting a little bit, actually. So this feels like maybe this is like the first dungeon type area, I think. It's feeling very dungeony. It's got a maze element. Yes, you can get me $87. That's quite a bit of money. You can get me... Okay, yeah, you can get me some of this. We'll take 3 of those for now. Maybe 2 more of those. Alright. This is definitely a game I would want to play on my own, I think. This doesn't feel like kinetic enough for a stream. I know some people can play RPGs on stream. I always feel mildly self-conscious about it. I feel like I should play games that have a little more motion and a little more snap to them, where I don't feel like, ooh, what if I want to grind? If I want to grind, you know, I feel like I ought to, you know, like I'll play puzzle games also on stream because I like thinking them through. But like even sometimes that gets a little, and not many people play puzzle games, so it's a niche I like to fill. Current balance $13. I see I have not accrued any interest. Maybe I have to. Beautiful. Keep following your dreams, Jimmy. You too, Mr. Grouse. Whoop. Brian needs to play this so that he can make "What Can You Do When You Live in a Shoe" jokes. The only way I would play an RPG is if I thought it was really just like, you need to see this. I want to play GOD sometime. That seems really weird, and like not a lot of people have seen it. I want to play, now that there's that tool that can play untranslated Japanese RPGs, but I don't know how to install it because I don't know anything about Python or PowerShell. There's a PlayStation there's an RPG for PS1 called The Heirs, and it takes place in like a cloud society, and people fly everywhere and stuff. And I remember looking that up once. There's not much information about it, so I feel like I'd be kind of out to sea if I played it. But oh my god, I will never stop going down ladders. Okay, what is actually happening right here? Okay. Is it bad probably to go in the cobwebbed mine shaft? Probably. Yeah, I probably do need to fight guys like this just to... Actually, hold up. Don't I have a heal? Yeah, give a friend a high five. Can I give myself a high five for my max HP? That'd be pretty good, probably. Okay, he's going to... Oh, I have to use clean getaway for the 100% chance to escape. Okay. That's what I was not doing earlier. Okay. I would be more than happy to make that a passive ability, though. Or even an active ability. Yeah, I feel you, Mr. Nasty. I like the background noise and the connectivity of sharing/helping how I can about the game, but I wouldn't want to draw out your attention/stimulation if RPGs can feel sloggy. I just worry with, like, people getting bored with how long an RPG can go, or, like, that's true. It has enough appeal that it merits experiencing with everyone. And see, that's kind of the thing you want to do. There's a lot of push and pull. It's like, how much of it is experiencing this on stream with other people versus how much of it is just like, oh my god, anxiety, I'm boring people to death. Like, yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's like diminishing returns over time. And I already don't have a lot of time for streaming to begin with. So it's like, we'd be spending like a year on Jimmy and the Pulsating Mass. As much as cool as it is, I think we'd be spending like a year playing it if we were, unless we just ripped through it. If it was one of those things we ripped through during the summer, and I was like, hey, over the summer we're gonna play through Jimmy, because there's also that. Try not to think about it because you don't expect to have an audience. You know, I've always here's how I've always tried to be sanguine about. No, believe it or not, I love talking meta during streams. I should probably have more just chatting streams actually, but what was I saying? Here's the thing. Okay, yeah. Here's how I try to be sanguine about not many people watching a stream. So the way I look at Twitch streaming is, or YouTube streaming, if you prefer, if you're over there. Let's see, how many people are there? Between YouTube and Twitch, I've got 6 people watching right now, which in the grand scheme does not seem like a lot of people. However, the way I think of streaming is, I think of it as like being at your friend's house and them watching you play, or being with you, you know, while you experience a game. Like it's like being over at your friend's house. Watching a stream is like going over to your friend's house to play some games. You're not having as active a part probably, which, I mean, I suppose you could, but in theory we could have, like, you know, group games or whatever. But to me, it's like that. That's what streaming is like to me. And so right now, if I think of it like that, then I have 6 people at my house watching me play a video game right now. Pretty outstanding, right? Like, when are you going to get 6 people over at your house in real life? That's how I try to think of it. That's how I keep sanguine about having a small audience. Would I love to, you know, do this full time? Allow the lovely Mrs. Wheel to be a stay-at-home Mrs. Wheel? Would I love to do that? Would she love that? Hell yeah, she would. So, would we all love that? That's the dream. But, you know, it's also kind of the dream to just, you know, have a few friends, quality over quantity, and just have a good time, you know? So, yeah, there are times when it's like, even it would even be nice to just be like, you know, there are people I see, like Alan, who regularly gets 20 people in a stream. Alan has 20 people over at his house every time he streams. But, you know, you don't want to play the indie game. You don't want to do that. You want to think about the things you do have. And it's like, chatters have nominated you to demand some nachos. We love coming over, but this is getting ridiculous. Send me a self-addressed stamped envelope, and I'll get you those nachos. What? What's up?
We make good nachos.
We do. Actually, okay. Hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm gonna let you. Okay, hell yeah, tangent. Here we go. Here's how to make the best nachos of your damn life. You get 2 baking sheets, okay? One has chips on it. The other one has,
Well, one has to be slightly smaller than the other one.
One has, okay, yeah. The one that holds the cheese, right?
Yes.
Okay. You get you get a big baking sheet and a slightly smaller baking sheet. The big baking sheet holds your chips. The little baking sheet, get 3 cans of that nacho cheese sauce at the store. You know, the shitty shit. Not the cheese sauce. Get like 3 cans of that. The concession stand stuff. Layer it on the tray. Pour it on the tray, pop the top, layer it on the tray. Cook your ground beef. Get some ground beef, some pico, some pickled sliced jalapenos. And is there anything else?
Did you say pico?
I said pico. I think that's it. I think it's pretty much ground beef. It's ground beef, pico, and sliced pickled jalapenos. Do you have to cook those things for a little bit?
You only have to cook the meat.
You only cook the meat. You only cook the meat. Then you put the meat and the pico and the jalapenos on top of the cheese. And then you take that small tray. Here's the part where you need to lock in and listen.
You bake it first.
You bake the cheese?
You bake the cheese.
Okay, yeah. For how long?
I
I want to say it's 15 minutes.
It's not long.
It's not long. I'll send you this later if you need it. But
You're doing a terrible job of explaining it, though.
I am. But what matters is you need to know the concept first. We can talk about execution later. You need to know you just need to walk in and hear the concept first. You bake this cheese and meat and pico and all that all together. You bake it for a few minutes. Then you take it out of the oven and you pour the tray of cheese and stuff. You kind of slowly pour it over the bigger tray of chips. It's called conveyor belt nachos, and it tastes like God's own sweet ambrosia. Like, it is delicious. So, let me see if I can. We're about to hit an ad break here, actually. One of the pre-roll type things. So, I'm going to get on lay internet and see if I can. Oh my God. Yeah, this is not helping, I'm sure. With the hunger. Let me see. I'll send them to you. Yeah, she'll send them to me, and then. Actually, I think this might be the TikTok. Right here. No, there's a few different ones. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I have it too. Because any food TikTok that we get, I save to my favorites, but just send it.
I saw the TikTok I'm going to it's the screenshots.
It's what?
The screenshots.
Okay.
From the TikTok I'm having.
Okay, cool. Yeah. And then I'll, Alan and anyone else who wants it, I'll slide into your DMs later with those screenshots.
Oh, God.
Yes, I phrased it like that on purpose. Okay. Oh my God, we're on a 1 hour ad break. My ass hurts. I'm gonna get up and stretch a little bit. I'll be right back, folks. You're watching me. I'm around the wheel. Yeah, man, slide in anytime, baby. All right, let's go. Yeah, I'm gonna stand up real quick. I'm gonna stretch and all that good stuff. Get my jeans out of my grundle. All those things you need to know about. All those things you need to know about. I'll be right back. And we'll actually, I think there's a fight happening on the screen. We'll finish it eventually. I don't know. I don't know. There's a video game happening here. We're busy talking about nachos and shit, so... The kitty's on camera. The fat butt. Where's my... How do I point my finger on the camera? There we go. There's Kitty right there. Root beer, say hi. That was the most...
Where do you want me to send it to?
That was the most I will do the dance this
To
time.
your text or to like something?
Send it to all my text. Yeah. We must get the people nachoed up. Okay, cool.
Hey, you didn't come home with kisses.
Oh, sorry.
Rude.
That is rude. Love you too.
Do you want me to find the TikTok as well? Do you?
Yes, please. I think I have the TikTok probably, but... And as a side bonus, it's a pretty cheap meal too. So, definitely recommending that meal for the 2026 economy. All right, let's go back to it. Let's actually play a video game for once, I think. All right, what was I doing? Probably... it does not... This guy is going to separate anyway, so... I would like to eventually get strong enough that we can kill them before they separate. Okay, we want Skitter out of the picture. Slap! Beautiful. Hey, another level up. Another level up for the goon. Oh, that was... yeah. This seems dangerous. What are we doing here? What are we doing with our lives? What is this crag? Okay.
Okay, I sent you the TikTok.
Thank you, babe. Oh, jeez. Can we fight something that we can't see? Something? Yeah, we'll hit the something. Why not? This is probably ill-advised.
Green chilies and cheese and cilantro.
Oh, cilantro, yes. And green chilies.
And
yes.
cheese. And
Okay.
like shredded cheese.
Yes, okay, a little shredded cheese also. That's right. Okay, yeah, I forgot a lot of things, actually.
And you bake it for 15 minutes. Tom Thumb and get all this stuff to make nachos for dinner?
Ooh, it's tempting. So this is probably the two turtles. Okay, you can tell by the shape of the eyes what something is. Yep, that's a turtle.
Too bad we don't have a portable camera. You could go live showing everybody.
Yeah, I don't have that kind of setup. That's a... though I do follow somebody who does that. And she makes a lot of cool stuff. It was that WordPress blog with like 21,000 recipes that I told you about.
Yeah.
Tilde's great follow. You know, it's... I don't know what that does for the chat or anything, but yeah, follow Tilde's. It's fun to watch her cook stuff. I should probably not be ignoring encounters actually. Okay, turtle and something. That's probably Skitter. Hey, cut it out. The turtle's gonna take a bite out of crime. Didn't they say that this guy can push and pull stuff? Isn't that a skill he has? Oh, I haven't tried stealing things from people either. I should try that more. We are pulsating today, Fire Drake. How's it going? $11. Leben. Oh, this seems like a dangerous bridge. Oh, it was fine though. LOL, just kidding. What's this? Oh, ew. Oh. Shit, that's scary. Oh, hey, a whole BSB. I wish I had a... Ah! Hey, that's probably not a great idea. Okay, I can't high-five myself. That's good to know. Actually, we're not going to waste magic on that. We'll do that during a battle. Just a clap? High-fiving yourself? Sure. A very high-five looking clap, but a clap all the same. Hey, by the way, can somebody tell me when I end this stream and I want to raid someone how to make the raid happen like instantly instead of waiting 8 million years for the raid to go off? You know, just... no, I will not be doing that. Huh? No. Hold on. I'm looking at stuff on my phone. I'm ignoring, once again, ignoring the fight happening in front of me. Do 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 do. Okay, I think I got it. Oh yeah, I was asking, you know, about raiding later. How to make it so I'm not just waiting around for 8 million years for the raid to start. How to get it to go more or less instantly. Let's see. We're gonna bully the skidder because we don't need him motivating other people. Haha! Just preened. Okay, so nothing happened. Great. Yeah, I'm always winging it, but I seem like I'm winging it wrong every time, somehow. Okay, why did that... Jeez. That felt bad. Attack. No. Yeah, I have sound today. And get this, I've had it the whole time. Jeez, that was a hell of a crunch. Of course, Jimmy would never leave himself hanging. I think it would have been worth it just to spend the one damn point and leave the fight. What is happening in this cartoon? This is terrible. Big spider energy happening here. Okay. Okay. That is a B. Ooh, boy, glad he did not choose to attack. We're in big O trouble over here. Fight. I need something that recovers more than 50 HP, I think. I may be a little under-equipped for this area, actually. I do not want to use Inner Rage because he ends up attacking Jimmy. There we go. Nice. Okay. Also nice. Where are we on that? Imagination, we're at level... Oh, the low-level goon is at level 4. Once we get that, we can have bully as a permanent skill for everybody. Regardless of form. Can I drink from that green? Is there anything I can drink from that would, like, heal me? It's a spider web. Oh. Well. Considering where I am, that seems pretty obvious. Okay, good. No motivation happening. There we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, they're going a little easy on us at the moment. That's good, I'll take it. Yay! I wish that healed me, but I don't think it does. No, just gives me more things. Okay, well, we made a big circle through here, but... Okay, that's definitely something. But first of all... Oh my god. I will never figure out the ladders. Woo! Okay. That... I feel like there maybe is something to do in that mine shaft, other than just level up on things. Oh, thank God. Okay. Also, I'm assuming this game auto-saves. Maybe I shouldn't assume that. There we go. Okay. Two whole hours of progress. Look at us. Look at us now. Oh wait, $96. I would like to not do anything just yet. I would like to... Yes, you can get me lots more healing stuff. How many can I get maximum? I can have up to 10. That's great. Max MP recovery. We'll buy 3 more of those. We haven't been knocked out yet. We got 2 per person though. Status effects healed, and we'll start a +1 agility, +1 attack. There we go. Okay, I got that. It said you need someplace to put it though. Do I need to like put it up at home or something? That's just $6. I'm gonna deposit my $6. That's fine. Woo! So I imagine with those things, okay, items filled with odds and ends, applies, remove. Okay, yeah. Didn't they say that that needs to be put somewhere to? Wasn't there somebody I could talk to? I think this sign gave me information about things. What was it about furniture again? Let's see. See the things with the icon in Miss Robin's shop? That means they're furniture. These handy items will give various boosts to the entire party. You just need to find somewhere to put them first. I wish you would tell me where the somewhere is. Do you think Bug is envious of all the skills Jimmy can learn from his different forms? Well, you'd be wrong. You can find and purchase manuals and equip them on characters other than Jimmy. Up my But hey, this is a good Christian stream. We don't talk about putting things up there. These manuals will teach the character a skill for as long as you have them equipped. Oh yeah, okay, that's a good idea actually. Okay, so alright. I will think about that. So that way we have more healing. He just needs to read an instruction manual to learn how to do magic, because he doesn't have empathy like me. So I could go in the abandoned mine shaft. Okay, the battles out here are pretty kind of nothing burgers. A little bit. Let's see what happens. Well, no, they're just easier, I guess, because they're not in the dark. $137. Okay, then. I would not call it an Earthbound knockoff. Definitely. Hello, Iron Torch. How's it going? Nice to see you, by the way. I would not call it an Earthbound knockoff per se. It's definitely visually inspired by that, which a lot of indie RPGs sure are. But it is definitely kind of its own thing so far. Number 3. We took that toy chest already. Big number 3, me lord. That is a crisp chomping sound. Crunch. I'm also not entirely clear what I'm supposed to be doing here. I will indulge the occasional fight, but I'm doing mostly okay right now. Okay, I'm back at the beginning. I think I went up here, but did I chicken out? Yeah, I did. Because I did not go in here for sure. Hey there, Jimmy. What are you doing way out here on a roasty toasty day like... Oh no, it's the Destroyer. How long is this going to take? Yeah, apparently my brother is the Destroyer.
Oh.
Face me, Destroyer. Do you think I would forget the Great Floods? Does it look like I have a garden hose right now? Ha! That's only one weapon in your unholy bag of weapons. Destroyer. What about the can of poison class? So Buck is a, sounds like an amateur exterminator. What about the baseball asteroid? What about that indeed? I'd like to look you, little spaz. Mom just sent us here to get some honey. I'll squish you all later. The Destroyer has no power here, for we will sting him. Let them approach. Oh shit, it's boss time, isn't it? I know you've come far and I would love to share our hunting with you, but we need your help. We lived at peace with you and your family on Homeflower for many generations. Long ago, my great-great-great-great-great-great-grandmother stung your mother on the nose. Instead of declaring war on our kingdom, your mother just went and planted more flowers in our garden. We have never forgotten that. However, Homeflower is dying. The land... Hey! How's it going? Thank you for the follow. The last slice of pizza. Not just last slice of pizza. The last slice of pizza. Thank you very much. I'm Around the Wheel. I just play... Right now I'm playing things people have gotten me for Christmas. But otherwise... otherwise it's just kind of variety, whatever I feel like playing. We were playing Windswept, the legally distinct Donkey Kong Country that came out a couple months ago. We were playing that. But right now I'm checking out, I'm getting first impressions of games I've gotten for Christmas. It's a little series, as you might see above you here, called Gifts Given. This is game number 3 of 5 that I got for Christmas from Friends of the Wheel. And we're just taking a look at those games right now. Otherwise, I'm pretty busy because during the day, as my day walker job, I am a high school English teacher. But you know, normally, just wanted to drop a follow before you go and prepare to feed that family, do it up. Thank you very much. Hope you stick around. We have fun around here when we're able to be on. Thank you. Land of the West is wilting. I do not know the cause, but it's only a matter of time before our kingdom dies as well. Now a gang of ruffians has taken residence in the Wilted Lands. They've demanded that we refuse to help you. Of course, we stung them, but not before they gave us a good shaking. Is this gang the cause of the deterioration of Homeflower? We don't know. But their appearance cannot merely be a coincidence. I would send in my own soldiers, but we must protect the hive in desperate times like these. Jimmy, will you go to the Wilted Lands and investigate these ruffians? I will reward you with as much honey as you want, but I know that you won't do it for the honey. We have watched you grow up over the generations. You have your mother's kindness. I know you will find the strength inside of you to save us from the ruffians and restore Homeflower. I can do it. Thank you. You can't go back there, Jimmy. The Queen told me to stand here, and so I am, because I do anything she says. It seems like, I mean, good for you for doing your job well, but seems a little bootlicky, if and you ask me. Hi, Jimmy. Remember that time I buzzed by your ear? Talk about a rush. I got to fly by the Jimmy. Holy shit. Jimmy? I'll be damned. Okay, so... Oh. Whoa, mama. Tee-hee-hee. Oh God. Did we walk in on something we maybe shouldn't have here? Oh God. They're doing Ahegao face over the... I can't cross my eyes, but you know how it goes. Over the flower. Jimmy, hey guys, maybe try being less horny. And also horny because of the stinger. We have fun around here. It's not what it looks like. Well, what if I tell you what it looks like? I think he knows. I can't face my wife if he tells. I'm sorry, Jimmy. We know how much of a blabbermouth you are. We can't let this get out. Sorry, Jimmy. Okay. All right. Well, we caught a couple of bees. If you're just joining the stream, it looks like we caught a couple of bees mid-coitus with a sunflower. So we're going to be silencing them with extreme prejudice. It looks like. How about, you know what? 52 hit points. Facing 3 guys. I don't feel awesome about this. We'll grift somebody. Wait, hold on. What are my chances of grifting from somebody? Ow. The one time I remember to do it, there's nothing to steal anyway. Lame. Can't escape this fight. Let's just attack for now. Oh, shoot. Okay. So the flower heals. Noted. But we can pretty much take them out. Oh, okay. And I guess we have to destroy the flower now, too. We have to... Looks like we have to take out all complicit parties. So... I hesitate to think what will happen if we attack this thing. Or if it just sings its happy little song. Oh, wow. It's got quite a lot of hit points. Oh! Owie! Yo! Okay. Well, you asked for it, lady. I think Buck can probably take one more good hit, so... Ouchies. Okay. I think we're doing okay. Oh, close. We can get away with this, though. Oh, I see. I can become a sunflower now. Jimmy imagines himself in a vast field of flowers. The sun is warm against his petals. His mother gives him lots of water to drink each day. He feels safe and loved. Today is another lazy summer day. A little girl is in the field today. Jimmy recognizes her as a girl from his class. She has a slight overbite and talks about her pet guinea pig all the time. Once in class, she helped Jimmy with times tables. Her hand is grazing through the flowers as she walks. She leans down and plucks Jimmy. Out of all the flowers, she picked him. Jimmy beams with happiness. She takes him home and puts him in a mason jar on her desk. There is a double-decker guinea pig cage next to him. The guinea pig sniffs Jimmy and nibbles on an apple slice. Jimmy is far away from the window. He can feel his petals curling inward, and it's cold under the air conditioning vent. Ah, yeah, a crush for sure. How's it going, Fairy Slash? He hasn't been watered, and his stem feels cracked. One day, the girl looks up from her math homework and smiles at him. Jimmy smiles back. So now I can become a sunflower. Whee! Jimmy can now turn into a happy little sunflower. Do you want out, kitty? As a happy little sunflower, Jimmy can burrow into the ground. If you burrow in fertile patches, you can encourage all sorts of plants to grow. Eating French bread pizza? That sounds like the dream. Holy cow. Psst, here's a secret. Why don't you try burrowing underground in that fertile spot to the left? Wait. So, focus your mind to purify your body. Recover an unconscious ally. Okay, we've got healing for. Okay, we don't have to buy. I guess we don't technically have to buy alarm clocks. Heal 25% of the party. Hey, a full yes. There we go. What else? And as far as imagination. Level 5, we can have mental clarity. Comforting smile, level 25. What about the passive skills? Positive work ethic. Holy cow. Jimmy's imagination gains 50% more XP. Holy, that sounds worth leveling up. Absorb vital nutrients from the soil. 10% HP regen. Wow, those are some good passive skills, actually. It's going to be worth leveling up the sunflower. I think the kitty wants out. She looks pretty chill, but give me just a second. Yeah? Yeah, you want out? You want out in the bigger room? There you go. Bye, room here. Hope you find your dad. Alright, let's see. That was a good thing that we did there, so let's save our game. We got $47. Okay, who do I tell about this? Can I tell the queen about this? Go to the Wilted Lands, Jimmy. I believe you can save Homeflower. Okay, I gotta help them to get the honey. Oh yeah, big bad destroyer, me. The queen has sent out several drones in the guard to protect us. Sorry if you got attacked by the one right here. Buddy bees are stupid. That's you, buddy. Talking about yourself there, clown. Okay, what's going on? What's going on out in the wide world here? In the wide world of sports. This is number 5. Okay, that takes us back here. So, I haven't fully explored everything. That looks like a good place to... Oh, I never did the thing, did I? I never actually grew in the ground. I was checking out the... Whoa, whoa, whoa. So how do I plant myself in the ground? How do I do that? There we go. Hey, another one. That's the ticket. I've been talking in absolute darkness for the past 8 years. Oh, that's it? Oh, just a demonstration. So A is the... Okay. A is the transformative thing. Where, like, if I was the goon, I can, like, push things, I think. Right? Is what it said? So, hold up. Okay, I can kind of shake things as the goon. And then as the blob, I can go into spaces. But we want to look for... It looks like we want to look for fertile ground now. Yeah, we'll take this fight. Maybe not the smartest idea, actually. Oh, I'm just doing that. Okay, that's cool. No, that was my comforting smile that I did. Okay, yeah. That was worthwhile, actually, I think. Let's... Oh. Okay. It's adventuring for beginners. Okay. So this is one of those games where you can collect the soundtrack also, I would guess. Okay. So that's cool. Actually, if I'm going to be venturing around here, I need to go back and heal real quick. Okay, that's neat. Let's go ahead and get out of here for now, though. Oh, hey. Exactly what I thought would happen. Very nice. Now we can do a little more... Okay. Now we can do a little more solid exploring around here. Or we can just keep going down into holes. Alright. Jimmy the Sunflower, show us what you got. Okay. Yeah, we definitely want to heal up. Maybe get Buck a first aid manual. Yes, you can. First aid manual. Yes. And we'll buy this windmill too. I don't know where to put these things. I have a suspicion. But... oh, I can probably sell some things. Oh, a spider web is a weapon. Hold up. Hold up. Wait a minute. Really? Oh, shoot. What kind of spider could produce such a thick web? Slows on normal attack. Hey, yeah, okay. What's Buck's offense look like so far? No, he would not want that. We want that for Jimmy. Change. Wait. There we go. Yeah. Better weapon. There we go. Better weapon, better pizza. Papa John. No, actually, Papa John's is shit. Let's see. How are we doing? How are we now? Raocow is playing Zelda 2. Oh my god, I'm going to watch every episode of that. Oh, that's thrilling. Oh man. That's the first Raocow series I've gotten excited about in a hot minute. Okay, that's not true. I did watch the little pinball streams that he did, but oh man. Oh god, I love me some Zelda 2. Oh, yes. Yeah, that's going to be like numero uno thing that I do when I get off of here. Do we have any trinkets? No. I was going to say, we didn't get anything else, did we? Let's go ahead and sell some things that we don't need anymore. Okay. I mean, we're not making a ton of money off of this, but it's nice. Can I actually sell these things? No. Okay. Okay. Now, okay. I'm not gonna ask yet. I'm not gonna ask about that yet. Oh yeah, and we gotta give. Oops. Not what I wanted. We also have to equip a manual to Buck. There we go. He can do first aid now. Yay! Buck is useful for something other than hitting things. Okay, now we're gonna run around looking for places to plant our ass. There we go. Boo 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 doo doo. What about in the house? Yeah, plant. I did do that. Oh man, I gotta make that. I gotta make that pun redemption. That's gonna get redeemed more than anything. Okay, let's go home for a minute. I feel like if I go home, is this where I put the things? So the things that I'm buying that will give me more if I have the whole set. Okay, no, I don't want enemies targeting me at my house. Do not dox yourself, Jimmy. I know. They're still having adult fun time? Man, they can go for a while. Oh, hey, Lars. When you get back, let's watch some more Battlegirl Maiko. I'm not much of a betting man, but I think Devilina has a real shot at taking over the universe now that her dark energy ray is also complete. Let me know if you run out of snacks, buddy. I'll hook you up. Okay. What if I'm out of snacks? Don't look in my backpack, but I might be out of snacks. So, okay. I'm gonna ask a question. Nothing is gonna hit me at home. Why am I trying to do that? I'll master these menu buttons someday. Honestly, I should just map this to my controller too. Okay, so when it says like the furniture, you have to put it somewhere first. Where are they talking about? We want to be a pretty sunflower right now. All right, we got to find our way to the Wilted Lands also. All right, moving on with our lives and our days. Here we go. Yeah, we want to get in these fights, I think. Oh, nice. That'd be cool if it kept it from separating, but yeah, we know that's not going to happen. Ew, sticky. There's a clubhouse. Have I been to the clubhouse? Okay, well, hold up a minute. Which one was... Imagination. Remove... Okay, at 5, I could do mental clarity. And that heals status effects. It's worth leveling up anyway to get to some of those later passive abilities, though. So I'm not gonna... Okay, I've been over here kind of a lot, actually. So... Oh, flower right of the Wilted Lands. Okay. Maybe got a little ahead of myself on that one. That's okay, though. Okay, I'm kicking things asses now. I don't feel like there's a lot going on with this place. I think this is probably just a place to get the spider web, actually. Separates. Oh, no. Hey, that went perfect. Can I? Okay, no. I think this is really only a place to get a spider web. Although, I did not try at least one thing. Sure, yeah. We'll give the bee a hit. There was some that I wanted to do around here. Oh, yeah. Okay, no. Pushing these doesn't do anything. This is not the kind of thing you can push with the low-level goon. Okay, it does kind of force me into fights in the dark for some reason. I feel a lot stronger, though. I gotta say. Oh, yeah. I need to get the goon to level 5. Not that I'm going to have... it might be good to have bully on all the forms. Plus, fighting things in the dark is... Oh, hey! Did it before they separated. Okay, there we go. Alright, so... Here we go. Imagination... We can have bully on every form, which is not... Okay, we have sticky flim and bully on every form. So if I just switch over to... Yeah, in addition to all my other awesome stuff. Yeah, hell yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna get you to level 5, maybe even to level 10. We might... Okay, I'm gonna start, as long as I don't keep getting new forms. I think I've done maybe just about everything there is to do here. I am also kind of on the lookout for fertile territory. Places to stick my... Oh, here we go. This is how we get out of here. Okay. Excellent. Alright, here we go. We're in a new place-ish. The Wilted Lands. Okay. But before we go there, we can go to the clubhouse. TV Fun House. We can go there. I don't know what Reunion Tower is doing in my dream world. So this is like Earthbound if it took place entirely in Magicant, basically. Okay, here we go. Alright, big pointy thing. Alright, Jimmy doesn't have any completed sets. That's okay. We're going to try to make some. There's something in the jukebox. You found Let's Color today. Oh, nice. What about video games? Welcome to the First Bank of Grouse. Current balance, $41. I would like to deposit $87, please. I've made a lot of money. Okay, common set, monster set. Okay. So as long as I am putting a set down. Okay, wait, hold on. This will probably... Okay, no completed sets. Alright. I've got that. Oh, I just changed them out here. Okay, I see. Alright. So I changed this out, and if I have... So I have enough room for 2 full sets. And I guess I'll get some kind of benefit if I have all 4 of a set in here. So like right now, so that would give me +1, that would give everybody +1 agility. But if I'm assuming if I have the full set that it confers some kind of benefit for having all 4 of the set. Because I'm going to put the barrels here, I'm going to have more attack. So if I can change these out and have different benefits is what I'm thinking. Okay, alright, so yeah, this is definitely the kind of thing. I think this is a good place to kind of cap it off here. Well, we don't want to, I don't think there's anywhere we can really grow out here. Let's go ahead and let's save it. This is definitely a good place to end it, I think. So, yeah, we're doing pretty good, I think. That's a good amount of progress for 3 hours. This is the kind of game I think I want to experience this, but I also think I want to do a lot of grinding off stream to get the benefits of like the yeah. I need to turn that volume up actually on those emotes. I didn't think I would need to do that. I thought I already had it pretty loud to begin with. Somebody did tell me they were quiet the other day though. But yeah, there's definitely going to be some push and pull between how much I want to experience with y'all versus what I want to do off camera. I mean, I don't mind grinding the hell out of the different personalities off camera. But and I bet by doing that, I bet that kind of incentivizes you too to like, I bet that kind of incentivizes you to like, you know, you grind off camera and you just get levels in the meantime as well. So it kind of builds on itself, honestly. it kind of builds on itself in a neat way. So you end up grinding for these skills, and then also you get regular levels in the meantime. I like it. I like where it's going. I like where it's headed. I am going to go ahead and let's go ahead and shut her down, baby. That's going to be it for the stream. Thank you, everybody, for joining here on the... Okay, hold up. This part says I don't have... Okay, yeah, that's being very weird. I'm going to go back to the full screen scene. That way, there we go. Okay. Yeah, so, see you, Fairy Slash. Yes, thanks for the stream. Let's go ahead and drop in on somebody. Who we got? Who we got go? Oh, Mooney is still going. Let's just go ahead and raid Mooney. I was watching him earlier, but if he's still going, then I got no problem with that. I'm sure he'll appreciate it as well. Let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and kick it over to Mooney. He, probably my most recent follow. Yeah, he is summer. Okay. Oh God, the little thumbnail shows he's on Akuma in Puzzle Fighter. If he was doing bad with Ken, oh God. Like I said earlier, might need to get an emergency asthma intervention happening in there. Let's go ahead, kick it on over to Mooney, my most recent follow. And yeah, I will see y'all on the flip side. Until next time, as always, be excellent to each other. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Good night, everybody. Let's see how quick we can get this to go. Oh yeah, that countdown timer is interminable. Can I know there's some way to make that go faster. Maybe not, though. Well, you can just click raid now. Is that before the timer runs out? I'm looking at my popped out chat. Let's see. I'm looking at my popped out Streamlabs chat. Oh, on my dashboard. Well, I'll find it someday. We'll just let this thing run out. We'll just let this thing run its natural course. I'm on the dashboard. Stream manager, maybe? Oh, there it goes. Right now. Here we go. And 3, 2, 1, let's jam. Good night, everybody.